What is a prime example of a blessing and a curse? Having a well-paying job you can't stand. I don't know if this is just a thing in the UK, but if you get shat on by a bird, it's supposed to bring good luck. My dad got shat on by a bird. 2 weeks later he got shat on by another bird. Having lots of free time but being too depressed to do anything productive. Kids. I mean, I love mine, but damn, they're annoying. Having a giant dong. Not that I would know. Fame. Everyone likes you and you're probably very rich. But you can't leave your house without people staring and being weird. Having too much dopamine. It can mean at times you're happier or feeling a sense of pleasure more than most. But having too much of it can cause all sorts of mental disorders. Having very large boobs. Spending a day being lazy. Reddit. Saudi Arabia having lots of oil. Not aging. I enjoy looking young, but some people don't take me serious since I still look like a teenager. Even though I'm 27. Winning the lottery. There are entire shows on people who'd won the lottery only for their lives to crash and burn. Being highly sensitive upside down face. The internet is a hole. The characters from Encanto. Adrian Monk. Having a parent that was tremendously successful because they are good for you and provide for you. But you always worry you won't live up to their standards or continue the legacy. Being a resilient survivor type. Having a good memory. Working from home. Growing up too fast give you the knowledge about being independent, but you miss out on being a kid. Big ass titties. Backaches and sexual harassment versus big old boobs. The Chicago Cubs winning the World Series. Blessing is they won it after 108 years and broke the Billy Goat curse. The curse part is they suck. Again. When your legs are big and powerful. So now they make your dick look a little smaller. Pensive face suffering from the success of big squats. Being athletic but body breaks down easy. Being born in this era. Being tall. Back pain and hitting my head on low objects. Thick curly hair. Being bipolar. Being pretty. Taking in a pregnant cat. Your child born with health issues. Being born into wealth. Children. Having a baby face. Being tall. Nothing fits right. Being able to see both sides of an issue. You get tired of people going on about how stupid and wrong the other guys are. Parenthood. I'd die for my kids, but sometimes, they need to leave me the fuck alone. I'm a nice guy. but I can't exactly mention that to people because it's suspicious. Having a runaway top comment, submission without turning off responses to inbox. Being with someone who is a really hot. Having a beautiful wife who earns lots more money than you, and lets you know it. Being short. Marriage. Periods. Most of the time annoying AF and gross, but when you're deep in PMS or terrified of a possible pregnancy. Rolling in red is great. I count on my period to help me create art. Immortality. Intelligence. Becoming US President. If you don't believe me, Google the before-after photos of Abraham Lincoln. Big boobs. The resource curse. Owning a house. Drugs. Having a foot-long dong. Having children. Having big boobs. Industrialization and beauty. Being a mod on R. Ringo Starr tilde. Being of high intelligence. Being able to understand everything to a higher degree just increases the suffering exponentially. Having long hair. An enormous penis. High intelligence. Technology. Not giving a fuck. Being single. Globalization. Being highly intelligent and knowledgeable. Having a self-destructive coping habit. Photographic memory. I can remember all of the good things like they happened yesterday. Also, I can remember all of my heartbreaks. Being the lucky one of my siblings and me. I've worked my ass off to get where I am. My mom says I'm so lucky and should help my siblings. My family fucking sucks. Being rich and famous. Being an empath. It is both a blessing and a curse to feel everything so very deeply. Right to bear arms. The concept is great, but now we have a bunch of crazy people with guns. My wife has incredible farts, but I don't have any nostrils. Winning the lottery. Watching a movie with sex scenes. Blessing when alone, curse while you're with parents. Being a werewolf. Children. Having a big old dick. Sure, it looks good to those who like that sort of thing. But it's not very practical for most ladies. It's just sore. A child. Being very tall. Having strong abs. I held in a sneeze once and almost pooped myself in public. Eternal life. All things that you would have a chance of happening to you, become a matter of time. Having kids. Being nice. My physical appearance. I get no bitches. but I won't get anyone pregnant. And since I'm broke, that's dope. Kids. Kids. Dionna's bar work from Genshin Impact. Being brave enough to provide sexual favors but not brave enough to ask for anything in return. Dizzy face. Being empathetic. Being bald. Sure, I can pull it off. Plus I save money on haircuts and hair products, but I would accept that to have it all back. Overthinking. Kids' tears of joy. Going bald young. Good memory. Blessing and a curse. Remember all the good things but also all the bad. In America, I'd say being black. Having loving parents, but that's all they offer. An extra large penis. Big boobs. Having high EQ, and/or empathy. You feel so hard. Twitter. Having an above-average sense of smell. Having a big ass your whole life loudly crying. A boner and no one to appreciate it. Redditor's sex life. You have no STDs but you are also a virgin. Being proudly transgender. Getting my period after raw dogging all weekend. Being a neighbor of the US. Fat dump truck of an ass. Having a really good sense of smell. Being a genuinely nice person in this society. Being an animator. Living. Big boobs. I love the way they fill out a top but hate how expensive bras are. A really really good memory. Big boobs. Owning a pickup truck. So useful but everyone expects you to help them move stuff or borrow it. Having a low-paying job you love. The internet. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.